Welcome to an overview of Tri-Achievement Multisport Coaching. During our time together, we will cover the mission and vision of Tri-Achievement Multisport, meet the coach, coaching services offered, educational opportunities, communication avenues for the athlete, a Training Peaks tutorial, and finally conclude with an opportunity for athlete questions. The approach of Tri-Achievement Multisport is to provide athletes with quality coaching services, exceptional customer service, and premier training facilities to reach their multisport goals. I have a vision to create athletes who become their best self, realize their potential, and pursue their multisport passion. Personally, I am the owner of Tri-Achievement Multisport and the head coach, so the buck stops here. I have 25 years of multisport experience. I'm an All-American triathlete several times and a member of Team USA for triathlon. I have my Level 1 coaching in USA Triathlon, a Level 2 coach in US Masters Swimming, a Masters of Public Health, and a BA in Biology. I feel that this background provides me with a very well-rounded approach and view of triathlon, not only from the sporting side, but also from the biophysical approach of how the human body works, responds, and adapts to the training. Coaching services I provide group and team coaching. These opportunities take several different forms, from collegiate clubs to groups at the local YMCA who are just getting started on their triathlon journey. I also offer personal coaching services through Training Peaks and one-on-one sessions held on the pool deck, track, or at the gym. You can see below that those can take on a variety of shapes and sizes and may not even be physically active in nature. We can sit down and have a goal planning session where we can look at your past season, look forward to your upcoming season, and come up with your annual training plan. Educational opportunities offered through Tri-Achievement Multisport for athletes include regular multisport blog articles. You can find those on our website at the URL listed below. We have a Tri-Achievement newsletter that is sent out with regularity, usually from once a month to quarterly. Sporadically, we will offer clinics to cover topics such as open water swimming, transitions, or bike maintenance. And lastly, we will host webinars, and those can be posted to the YouTube channel. If you are wanting to get in communication with myself or any aspect of Tri-Achievement Multisport, these are the three main communication avenues I suggest you use. First would be our website. This is where you can find resources related to triathlon and information on coaching services. On the website, we house our blog, newsletter, and as I mentioned, just services in general with pricing. Email is for direct questions to me. And finally, Facebook is where we will share the great things our athletes are doing, interesting stories from fellow competitors, and really anything related to multisport that's going on in the world around us. Next, I want to move into Training Peaks. Training Peaks is the application that I use to communicate with my athletes about their training plan. Training Peaks does a wonderful job of helping the athlete plan, execute, track, and analyze their athletic training. As a coach, it helps me deliver the most effective training schedules to my athletes. It's easy to use. It has a phone app and a website. You can upload your data effortlessly using over 100 compatible watches, computers, and online applications. You can see a URL here that can be used to see if your device is compatible with Training Peaks. And I have a feeling that most likely it will be. So how do we get started with Training Peaks? First, we need to sign up for an account. Good news, they offer free accounts. Their basic application is free. This will get you everything you need to get started. If down the road you decide you want some of their more advanced features, such as analysis of your training, future planning, or other aspects of their more advanced features, you can see at the athlete features URL listed there, then you can apply to upgrade your account. This can be done at any time and is paid for how you decide. I believe they have monthly, quarterly, or annually. USAT members do get a discount on their premium paid app, so I would advise you to look into that before signing up. As a coach, whether you have a basic free app or a premium paid app does not make a difference to how I send you your training plan. Step 2 would be, after you have signed up for an account, would be to log in and update your profile and settings in Training Peaks. This is pretty straightforward and involves putting your age, height, weight, how you want to receive communications from the application, how you want your calendar to look. It is straightforward and easy to walk through, but if you have any trouble, don't hesitate to reach out with questions to me. The third step would be to connect your account to the coach. If you are using TriAchievement Multisport, then you would use this link I provided here to connect your account to mine. This allows me to send weekly training plans to your account that would auto-populate. You can also leave comments on your workouts that would ping to me for me to review and respond. This opens a great line of communication on a daily basis so that I can see how you're feeling about your workouts, not only the data that is downloaded, but also how you interpreted the feeling of the workout. Lastly, will be to set up your thresholds and zones. This would be done in the settings, and you can see some common indices that you would use. For example, many times people use heart rate to measure efforts on the bike and run. They'll use power for bike and now power for running, which is fairly new. They'll use speed and pace most commonly for swimming and running. The link provided in this section will give you a more in-depth dive on how to set up your thresholds and zones for each sport. I will also be working with you as a new athlete to ensure that we're testing appropriately to find those thresholds accurately. Once you find your threshold, that will determine the different zones. And lastly, you'll want to connect your devices and applications to Training Peaks so that it can be a seamless process of uploading and exporting information. Completed workouts and metrics can upload automatically to Training Peaks through devices such as Garmin, Polar, Suunto. They all will upload using Wi-Fi without you having to do anything. Workouts can also be synced to some of these devices so that you can see instructions and zones during your workout. This is great when you're doing workouts such as intervals on the track, where you don't have to keep track of the timing or distance. You can let your watch dictate what the coach has instructed. It can also upload other metrics such as nutrition information from MyFitnessPal. Here you can see two links. One is for compatible devices, the other is for compatible applications such as Strava, MyFitnessPal, and many, many others. Now I want to walk you through a video of how to use the calendar when you're logged into Training Peaks. Let's try that one more time. So this is the calendar view. This is what you see normally when you log in. At the top you'll see there's a menu where you can toggle between the home screen, dashboard, and annual training plan. The TriAchievement logo will take you to my website. On the top right, you will see your name and an icon. You can access your settings there. The Today button will take you back to today, and on the very left you'll see a book icon, which is training plans you may have purchased or have been uploaded, and also workouts that you can store in your thing. To add a new workout, you simply hover over the selections. You can see we have bike, run, strength workouts here. There's several different options for adding a workout. You can even add goals, metrics, races, and also upload files here. This would be if you had a file saved, let's say as a FIT file on your computer and you wanted to upload that data. So here we're going to make a swim workout. This is if we didn't have anything uploaded. I'm going to name it ISU Club Swim Workout. We did 30 minutes of swimming, and now I will put in the distance I covered during that workout. This auto-populates us an average pace for the workout. In the description I can put what that workout entailed, including the warm-up, main set, and cool down. Below the description, you'll see several different faces. This is a newer feature of Training Peaks that lets you quickly give a gut instinct feeling to the workout. Did you feel great about it? Neutral? And how did it feel? From easy, moderate, hard. Lastly, our post-activity comments. These are comments that you want the coach to see. When you leave a comment here, I will be able to see that and then respond back to you. Tags let you easily search for different types of workouts. For here, swimming laps. So if I ever wanted to find this workout again, I could search for that tag and it would pull up this workout in a list. Save and close, and now you'll see under Monday this swimming workout populates. When you log in though, you'll have all these workouts pre-populated for you through my coaching services. So many of them, here we're showing TSS, so that is the stress that workout accumulated. In this one, I wanted to show you, there's the title, the amount of time, the stress, so 22 TSS, that is the stress that this workout is incurring. 100 TSS is the maximum per hour. Here we're looking through the description, and at the top in the blue, you can see that this workout has been built out to be sent to a device. This is a very nice feature because it not only populates your zones when you have them set up, but it also controls the intervals. So when something like this, where you're 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, can be very hard during a workout to manage. By sending it to your watch in any of these file types, or Zwift, or ERG and MRC are common for smart trainers, then it lets that take care of managing the workout for you. And then again, some of the similar features. Down here it is written out. If you're more of a one that likes to visually look at that while you're working out, you can copy and paste that and print it out. Up at the top is showing you fitness and freshness. This is a similar view except for a running workout. So you'll see on this one we have a basic warm-up here showing the zones that you'll be running in. More of the active session and then the cool down. So very similar to the bike workout in how it's built. Bike workouts will commonly be built off power or heart rate running. Most of the time off of heart rate. Some people are just beginning to dabble into power. And that concludes the calendar view of Training Peaks. I encourage you to go into Training Peaks, have a look around, and then don't hesitate to reach out to me with further questions. I'm happy to jump on a call with you or on Zoom to kind of walk through that a little bit more in depth. So if you have questions on how to get started, how to connect your account via Training Peaks, or any of the things that we covered here, please, again, don't hesitate to reach out. That's why I'm here. I'm a coach. I want my athletes to succeed and do the best they can. And that requires an open line of communication between the athlete and the coach. I encourage you to use my email as much as you'd like, and look on tryachievement.com for blog articles that may answer some of your common questions. Thank you.